Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Textion. So in this video we are going to take a look at the variables. What exactly variables are? Variables are like memory storages or simply containers. You can store a value in it so that you can use that value later again in your program. So what is the memory storage look like? So in when your program is running, some amount of RAM at almost almost full RAM is given to your program. The program thinks that if you have 4 GB RAM, the 4 GB RAM is entirely given to your program. That's called virtual memory. We will discuss the OS concept later. But let me say 0x 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is the address value where I want to store a value, say 4. So whenever I want to use the 4, I can simply point out this address and I can use the value 4. But there is so much problem with this. What is, if you rerun the program, the address may change or it contain different value. So what we will do is, we will say int a is equal to 4. So don't worry about the syntax, we will cover the data types later in the future tutorials. Now int stands for just integer, just think as a normal number, and we are assigning 4 to a. It means that I can now simply a into 10, now which gives me 40. So I can use this 4, I can use this a instead of 4 anywhere in our code. So let me printf %d is to print the format in a number. So what I want to print is a. So let me quickly run the program. Okay, it may take little time. My laptop is not that much fast. Okay, there you go. It has printed the 4 value. Now let's take a look at how this variable is stored in the memory. Let's put a breakpoint after the assignment statement, and now click on local Windows debugger. It's just running the program. Now what I will do is, I will add an item so I can see its value a. So the variable a contains value 4. Now click on debug, choose Windows and choose a memory window. Now what I'm going to type is a. So now we are asking the IDE to print out the a value. It's 4, but actually it's taking the value and putting this as address. We don't want that. What we want is %a. This is end symbol is to tell we want an address of that variable. So if I press %a, there you can see this 04000000, and this is our 4, and which is in the reverse because it's written in byte order. If you flip all these bits from right to left, you will get the 000000 and 04. So now this address may change after if you rerun the program. So that's why you don't care about what address the variable is going to assign. You can use the variable value using the assigned a or whatever you assign. So there are some conventions. You could not name a variable with a starting number. No. So you can't say int 1 to a is equal to 10, so that gives an error. So it shows me an error expected an identifier because it cannot identify this one. So now if I say b, now it's an easy to identify. Now if I add the b to the watch and I get the value 10. So that's all about this video guys. Thanks for watching. Keep subscribed.